Alright, so we've come out to do a bit of filming of the car this afternoon, and we ended up at a little place called Tokau College and did some shots in the dirt, rolling around, and we've just gone for a bit of a drive. We're about 15 minutes away from Dungog and about 45 minutes away from Maitland, and we're literally in the middle of nowhere, and we've come down this hill and the car's just stopped, and yeah, I've got no fuel pressure, so it's just another drama to go with it. So we've literally pulled up on the side of the road and headed across to the house just across the road and asked for some tools, and we'll see if we can get it fixed. I just rang Luke on the mobile, and Luke said that it's probably a hose that's come off in the fuel tank, so we'll get stuck into it. We'll pull apart the I've got a Warbro fuel system in there, so we'll pull apart that and we'll see what's happened, and hopefully we can get it going again. If not, we're pushing it back up the road and it'll be towed home. But just part of the dramas of having a car that really isn't supposed to be for the street, but better than this happening on the road than at the track and having all that drama. So look, we'll see how we go. We'll pull it apart and we'll assess it from there. Up until that point, car was running smooth, no dramas, no problems, so let's hope it's something simple that we can fix. We should have grabbed some towels or something. A little bit of fuel in there. Is that hose on? Yep. Both hoses are on. Ah, there we go. Alrighty, if you guys can see, we've just gotten it out. I stink like fuel, and the hose has come away. So there lies the problem. So literally the fuel, has eaten away, which it really shouldn't have, because this was an EFI hose. Oh, and it's done it down that end as well. So we know the problem. We might have to, the hose seems healthy everywhere else. Maybe it's just had too much stress on the hose. That's what I'm thinking. And it's found a weak point. Maybe a larger length in hose would have saved this from happening. But as you can see there, it's just torn through the hose. So we're going to head back down to the house and we'll pull it apart and hopefully trim some hose and get it back in and get it home, and then I can pull it apart again and we'll go from there. So let's see how we go. So after a quick beer at the gentleman that just owns the house across the road, and a quick repair of the hose, it's back on. There's up this end, there's still a slight little rip in the hose, which I've got the clamp over as well, so hopefully it's enough to get us home. If not, we'll go from there, but we're going to chuck it in, start up the car, hopefully it starts, we'll go from there. If not, well, we'll tow it, or I don't even know, we'll just leave it on the side of the road for the night and I'll go to work during the week, and after Christmas come back and pick it up. So I'm gonna put it in and let's hope it starts. Actually, I won't muck around anymore. Just see if it starts. Yeah?
Yep.
Woo! Alright, so we've just gotten back to Alex's place and no luck with the car. We got a little bit of fuel in it, a little bit of fuel pressure, and cranked it, and it was all good and we're ready to go. And then it just conked out again and we couldn't get it started. So look, we've parked it up in the middle of Patterson at that guy's property, which was very nice of him to allow us to use his tools and leave it there for, you know, at least a couple of nights until we can get it sorted. So yeah, unfortunately a few other dramas along the way. I dropped the laptop on the battery terminals and it snapped off the lug in the actual terminal, so I've got to get that sorted now. I guess it's part of the drama of modifying cars, and you never really know what's going to happen, and you take that risk when you do it all yourself in your garage. And yeah, I never really thought when we were putting the fuel system back together that the hose would fail itself. And you know, just so happens that Alex was with me and I had no phone reception, he did, so we were able to make contact with Luke and figure out a solution. And you know, we had the laptop with us as well, which we could plug up to the ECU. And you know, if it was just me by myself out in the middle of nowhere and, you know, no phone reception, I wouldn't have known what to do. So look, it's part of the fun, part of the dramas. We'll get it sorted again, and yeah, hopefully we're going to keep filming, and we'll do a bit of a more in-depth introduction into the car itself, and how things have progressed from when I bought the car to now. And we'll explore why I had dramas today. And look, we've got a bit more filming to do, but hopefully we can put together this short video and just yeah, just keep an eye on this space, and we'll be back bigger and better. And yeah, look, we've got to go back, we've got to fix the car, we've got to get the car home, and yeah, we'll film it all, and we'll put it up on the blog and let us know what you guys think. But yeah, look, it's just dramas, and when you start modifying cars and doing things yourself, and you just got to understand that sometimes these things happen and there's nothing you can do about it. And as much as it is a pain in the ass not to have driven the car home, or you know, get it started, and we could have just driven it, we would have gotten around the road and the same problem would have happened. So it's probably best just to leave the car there and go back, you know, tomorrow night or even after Christmas, which is only in a few days, and just have a clear head and tackle the problem and know what we've got to deal with, which is just, you know, it's just an EFI hose, and that's all it is. So let's go from there, and yeah, we'll be back. So thanks guys, thanks for your support.